What do you think this is going to do to Trent's confidence and form? Obviously, he was delighted. I mean, his brothers were delighted. He was delighted to come on and score that penalty. It was a lovely penalty, wonderfully struck under that sort of pressure. But what do you think this will do for Trent? Because I don't think it's going to see him, Southgate, suddenly pick him, for instance, on Wednesday night against the Dutch. That's not going to happen, is it?
No, I agree with that. And I just think, I hope Trent is just compartmentalizing it and just thinking, look, this manager does not trust me at all, for whatever reason. And it is utter madness, really. What a waste of an unbelievable talent. But the likelihood is, win or lose this tournament, whatever England do, Southgate will be gone at the end of it, and Trent will be freed from that madness of not getting games. So, I think he's just got to suck it up, get as much joy and influence out of this tournament as he possibly can. And that was as you say, I really did feel like setting him up to be the villain in that
Do you think
moment.
it's just us as Liverpool fans that think that, though? Because
I,
I don't think anyone else really does, do they?
I think no, the reality will have been they've asked around who wants a pen, and Trent will have said, I absolutely will take one because he's a great striker of the ball. I mean, even if the keeper had gone the right way for that penalty, he'd have got nowhere near it. It was literally into the side of the net in such a good strike. So yeah, I don't quite believe that he has been set up, but I just think, it would have been, it's just frustrating the way that Southgate's been using him, and I just think, it just feels like such a waste of a player we know is one of the most unbelievable talents in world football, and he's just not making the most of having him there, and it doesn't look like going forward he will either, even with this switch to the back three, because I think as well, you have to say, I actually thought Saka did much better than he had in previous games when he was in that right wing back role. He was getting in behind more. I think I would say about, they didn't play well, and I think you're right to say that. But they were much better than the Slovakia game, incredibly, even though they weren't great. There were some elements of improvement there, which just shows you how bad they had been in the Slovakia game. But it's clear, isn't it, that Trent is probably not going to play a big part going forward outside of me maybe being thrown on in extra time or whatever. But he's just got to take it for what it is. A manager who doesn't trust him, never has, who will be gone soon, and he's just got to keep his head down, do everything he can to help England win, and then he knows he'll be out of this sort of international football purgatory that he's been in for the last few years pretty soon, and also he'll have stuff to look forward to with Liverpool as well. And as I say, just hope he can compartmentalize that and not have any effect on his confidence. But I think he's such a class player and such a confident player anyway, that I don't think he would let it affect him, and he certainly showed that with the way he buried that penalty.